Hello, folks. Transit Joe back with you, and making videos. It's a rainy, kind of stormy, early evening, Tuesday evening. I'm in my garage, my workshop. Two of my outside cats are here with me, Toby and Squirrel, which is an attention hog. She's just meowing all over the place. But anyway, you guys said you wanted more transit videos, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a little more transit videos. Today we're gonna get into an accident story. What I mean by transit videos, gonna be experiences in my 39-year career as a bus operator and transit supervisor. I'm not gonna go stand on a street corner taking pictures, taking videos of buses, because there's a lot of people that do that a lot better than I do. I would say it was 1987, early 1987, late 86. I was driving a Route S in Miami Beach. I'd only been on board for a couple of years. I had this swing that I kept for a long time. Swing is when you have a different assignment every day, but the same assignment every week. Like every Monday you'll have this, and Sunday you'll have that, and that's what we call the swing down here. I don't remember that swing. I kept it such a long time that I should remember it. But I know I had that DS actually. It was a S interlined with a route D. They used to go to Broward County, the Diplomat Mall. The S, of course, runs from Miami to Aventura along A1A Collins Avenue. D does the same exact thing, except the D doesn't go into Aventura. It used to continue to Broward County proper and into the Diplomat Mall. And I had a DS, which is it was a workhorse. It was a workhorse. He had to work, and hardly get in. It's a long round trip, and you hardly got a break. And every swing has a dog run in it, and that was my dog day, my dog run. I also had some good assignments on this on that swing. I have it written down somewhere. I had every ride I had, but that DS was a workhorse. And I used to relieve on the beach on 41st Street in Collins, northbound. And this guy used to relieve that I'm not going to mention names, but he also turned out to be, I had a long career there too. He transferred over to the Metro Rail side, and he had a long distinguished career there. But I used to relieve him, and at first he was a rookie. He had just started. He was a little bit late every day, but every week it got better and better. And then he was promoted to full time, and a rookie was on that assignment, and I waited for the bus. I was supposed to relieve, and I think I'm pretty sure about this, at 10:44 going northbound. And 11 o'clock came around, no bus. 11:10, 11:15, the bus. My follower came through. Didn't say nothing to me. So the next bus after that, his follower stopped at the bus stop. He was getting relieved. The relief operator was there. So I talked to him. I said, buddy, I said, you see the bus I'm supposed to relieve, S bus? And he goes, oh yeah, he's driving an old bus. And I said, okay. And he said, and he's way back there. He's driving real slow. Okay, so I waited. I think he was 45 minutes late when he first showed up at the stop, and I said, well, I guess I'll run into Aventura and I'll call radio and see what they want me to do. So he pulled in. It was a rookie, second day, I think, on the job. Had a bunch of family with him. I told him what happened, and then he didn't say much to me. He was a Haitian fellow, nice guy. And He took the schedule with him. I had to chase him down and get the schedule back from the paddle. So I got on the bus. The bus it was the 100 series of the GMC Fishbowl, 1971. They weren't very old, but they were kind of popular too because they're pretty fast. And no power steering, but the GM buses had a little bit lighter steering than the AM Generals and even the Flex New Looks. And I got on that old bus, and I'll say it was 100 series. The number of the bus eludes me right now. And it was a full load. And with a full load on a fishbowl, man, I'm talking about 53 seats as a seated load, which that's a crushed load on a low floor bus these days. He had all the seats and people from front to back. Got on the bus, had to start northbound after 41st Street. You hit 44th Street, and you got the little curve that goes by the Fontainebleau. And Collins Avenue becomes two-way, and you can have a service road to your right, and that's what we traveled in, so we can service the bus stops on the service road. As soon as I hit that service road, I hadn't made a stop yet, and I was driving careful because I had a full load of people. An operator's worst nightmare happened. Car going northbound. It was a Ford Maverick. I'll never forget that. Going northbound on Collins Avenue, went into the service road, and instead of merging in easily, she came right on the service road. I guess it's a hotel she wanted. She slammed the brakes. Holy crap! I slammed the brakes on that bus, and I thought I was gonna stop. I had the distance. And when I hit the brakes, the bus seemed like it shifted gears and it started heading faster. And I honked the horn, and she was there. She was still there, and that feeling you get where you know you're gonna hit, you're gonna make contact. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I hit her hard and put the car into a hotel parking lot. And people on the bus fell. Everybody was all right. Nobody claimed injury. I stopped, went to look at the car to see if she was all right. She left. And she left her tag behind. It was a tourist from up north. And I put some serious damage on that vehicle's rear bumper. Anyways, police got there, the next bus got there, blah, blah, blah. The supervisor, I told him exactly what happened, and he says, well, it's a rear end accident. We automatically got to take the bus out of service and do a brake test on it. And then most likely it's going to be a preventable accident for you. And I don't understand why, because I told her, I said, nothing I could have done to avoid that accident. Oh, you should have seen her intentions. I said, I don't have ESP. I don't know. Her intention, she had no turn signal, nothing. All of a sudden, I'm driving careful. I got a full loaded bus. I'm 45 minutes late, so I know I'm not going to make up that time. So there's no reason for me to drive fast or anything like that. I have a fast bus, but I'm not going to drive fast. And she just stopped. She went from the service road across and stopped right in front of me. I said, well, we'll see how the brake test comes out. You know how it goes. If it fails the brake test, it's an automatic, non-preventable. So I drove the bus back to the garage, and I said to myself, this bus has almost no brakes. I've driven trucks before. I know how to drive vehicles with defect. I made it back to the garage. And I did tell him, I said, don't let this bus go back out because it has bad brakes. And they took it lightly because they said, okay, this guy just rear-ended somebody. Every time somebody rear-ends somebody, it's the brakes on the bus. Then they pass the test. I said, okay, I warned you. He said, we can't put the bus in service until we do the brake test anyway. So I think my days off came. Then I went back to work, and I don't remember the exact details. It was a long, long time ago. And I went over to see the shop steward, the union shop steward. And I said, did y'all do the brake test on bus 1 something something? He said, yeah, you're the one that had the accident? And he says, and I told him, yeah, that's me. He says, why didn't you tell him this bus had no brakes? I said, I did. Why did you drive it in? This is because I know how to drive a bus, with defects. I know how to do it. And I was a rookie. I wasn't, going to make a big deal about not driving a bus in when I was ordered to drive it in. And he says, we almost killed ourselves out there. What they do for a brake test is they speed the bus up to about 20, 22 miles an hour or something like that, 20 miles an hour. Then they do a full service brake application. And they see how long it takes the bus to stop. And they have a chart and they go with depending on the bus model. And he said when they got to 20 miles an hour, it's a little bit towards the eastern part of the parking lot. And it hit the brakes and the bus kept on going. And the person was driving the bus, I think it was a maintenance tech. He said, brace yourself, 32nd Avenue, here we come. And they were just able to stop short of the wall at Central, real short. So yeah, it turned out to be a non-preventable. We're going to get into more serious accidents. That was kind of interesting, a little bit of humorous. The operator that I relieved, he didn't make it. I don't think his job was for him. He was too afraid, and he went on to do something else. I saw him a couple more times that I relieved him. Eventually, he come in still, but 15 minutes, 20 minutes late. And on a run like that, you'd rather be 45 minutes late, where somebody's going to put you on schedule, than be 15, 20 minutes late, where all you're going to do is sacrifice the recovery time. You're not going to get a break. And that's how it went. So one day I came out to relief. There was somebody else there. They were on time. It was a veteran operator. I guess they had the board now take over that piece of work. And they told me that either he got quit or he got canned. Either he quit or got canned, one of the two. But that's my video for today. For Toby the squirrel. Where's the red button? Shout out to our sponsor. What's that? Okay, folks, take it easy. See you soon. Bye.